Hello everybody, it's Sam's favorite little Mexican, Carlos, or ICARLOS, a dude with attitude, until now. So, if you didn't already know, from the January 2021 monthly update video of the channel, Pepsi announced that I would be leaving the channel. He actually said, effective immediately when the channel was posted, that I'd be officially done with the channel. And so this is just basically my farewell video. Just me talking about, why I left and kind of officially just, saying my goodbyes and, leaving. But before we get into all that and all my reasons and everything and the goodbye, I just kind of wanted to reflect a little bit on everything that I've just done on the channel, my whole, journey, if you will. And just, where how I started back in 2019, those last basically 2 and almost a half years of doing YouTube. Really only 2, because the last, couple months I haven't been doing as much, and there were some times where I wasn't reactive, but yeah. So I kind of officially joined the channel around the end of August, the beginning of September. My first video was, I think, September 2nd. And it was the VR trailer and my announcement of the channel. And that trailer, I showed a lot of cool games, and sadly I can't be able to finish them all because I'm leaving right now. And I feel really bad about that. There's a couple games. I think it was Star Wars, the Rogue One, Star Wars Battlefront Rogue One VR mission, the Batman VR. I never finished all the VR worlds. I could do a little more of that. Starblood Arena and Riggs VR. I think that's mainly a Drive Club 2. So, a few things I wasn't able to do. I'm sorry about that. Of course I did other VR things, but, not the things I promised way back in that trailer. But, that's that, I guess. I believe someone in the future might take up those things and might finish them. I'm not 100% sure about that, so don't take my word on that. But yeah, and so after that, my introduction to the channel, I started off with VR worlds. I did a video or 2 on that, I'm pretty sure. That was an interesting video. Of course I'm kind of proud of it, but it probably hasn't aged very well. But after that, I started on Until Dawn, a Rush of Blood VR game. Then it was, I believe, Here They Lie. I made a really cool trailer for that game, Here They Lie, VR game. Then it was Paranormal Activity, The Lost Soul, I believe it was called. That was a pretty cool game as well. I did that with Pepsi, sort of just watching me play and narrating a little bit over everything I was doing. That was a really fun thing to record. Then after that, I actually started to do my longest series and the biggest thing I've done on the channel, which is Death Stranding. I did that episodically. I made it like sort of in the format of a TV show. And that was a really long series. Took almost an entire year. I think it was like 9 months. I think it ended up in August of the year after I started, which was when the game released in November. That game was, first off, I thought that game was really incredible. And second off, it was just a super long series and it really showed a lot of my growth. The beginning of that series, I feel like the editing was a lot more shoddy. It was a lot more, I don't know if that's a fair word, but it was a lot more just, not as good. And it was, it was a lot more kind of weird. And then as the series went on, my editing, I feel like got better, and I got better doing the series. And, I feel like it really showed a lot of my growth in that series. It was so long, and like beginning, I was kind of unsure what I was doing. I was kind of making some mistakes here and there. At the end, I was really confident. I feel like I was just getting really in the hang of things, and that was a lot of fun. After that, I actually started the food reviews, which I actually heard a lot of people who really enjoyed those. Pepsi would always tell me about how people would talk about it in streams, or talk to him about when there's more food reviews and all that. The series originally started on my own channel and personal channel. It was sort of started out as just a joke video I posted to some friends, just as like a funny little gag. The Pepsi saw them, he actually wanted them on the channel, and that was actually pretty cool. And so I started doing those on the channel. And those were always sort of a little bit, I don't know, a little bit interesting for me to do on the channel, because I started them off as a joke, and then when I put on the channel, I kind of sort of, unconsciously sort of changed the format a little bit and made it feel a little more structured. And it wasn't exactly, I don't know, I enjoy those videos, but they weren't the kind of content that I always loved to make, if that makes any sense. They weren't the type of content I was passionate about. And, speaking of that, one video that I probably am probably most proud of on the channel was the VR video for Resident Evil 7, which was it was part of the Spooks and Sweets that we did in October of 2020, of course. So we're still talking about 2020, and that was one of my favorite videos I ever did. I really liked the format I did. I really liked the editing I did. I really liked. I thought it was really funny, at least to me. And it's one of I really enjoy that. It's kind of the content that I feel like I would like to watch. That's why I thought it was really fun for me to make it. And I felt was very passionate about that. It's kind of content that I really enjoyed doing. I did a little bit of that with the VR beforehand, of course, and all that. And so, throughout my YouTube journey, I guess, I've kind of caught up to speed almost. There's still a couple more things I'll get to in a second. I sort of would always, do streams, help out with Pepsi, and help out with some of this editing beforehand. You just kind of go over things and help them out making decisions, and just stuff like that, I guess, So, actually, the funny thing is, before actually on the channel in 2019, I'd actually a lot of time help Pepsi with not really editing, but just sort of like, I'd look over his video, tell him things I liked, tell him things like you could change. And that's, I think, originally how I actually started getting on the channel, because I was doing more and more of that, and I was like, yeah, screw it, I'll join the channel. I have a passion for making videos anyway, so I thought, yeah, maybe it'd be a good idea, and I really enjoyed it. It was actually really fun to make videos and do content and feel part of this, community, I guess, a group of, us three, me, Austin, and Pepsi, all making content together, and that's really cool for a long time. Of course, we did streams. We did a lot of really cool Twitch stuff. We would do I think we did some Halloween things. We at least did Halloween things this last 2021 Halloween. Then we've done the two Star Wars celebrations. Those were really fun. Just playing some nice Star Wars games with everybody. The spring break stuff we did, I think, was in 2020. That stuff was kind of cool. I enjoyed some of that for sure. We did a lot of fun things on Twitch, just kind of reflecting on Twitch for right now, before I kind of go on to the end of my YouTube, stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff on Twitch. It was very chill all the time. It was really fun to do multiplayer stuff. So everybody, we did with a bunch of random people. We did Dead by Daylight for a while, I remember. And Friday the 13th, those are fun games for sure. But yeah, so then I had made the Christmas, I think it was the Christmas candy cane review in December of 2020, and but then 2021 had started, and I had finished Death Stranding all the way in August, and by that time I wanted to get this review out, and that was the last video I've actually made myself that I actually worked on, and that was very challenging video, not just because of the actual content in it. The content was new. I never made a review. I never made a sort of style like that. This is like the closest thing I had was like, different discussions I've done with Pepsi and in Austin in certain videos, and those weren't really me helping and me doing it. So it was very new for me. And it was just a very challenging time, just because a lot of outside factors going on in my life at the time, and just felt a lot of pressure to get the video out and just, do it at the professional level that is done on the channel. So that was a very challenging time. That was very, I would not want to go back to that time in my life. But, yeah, so that was the last video I had made up until that point. Then, of course, things started, I, did some stuff in May for Star Wars. Summer started and things got a little more complicated. Some things going on, I'm not going to go into it. Certain things were going on. And then when August goes around, there's, I'm talking to Pepsi, and we're deciding whether I'm going to stay on the channel at that point, because it was really rocky. things were, weren't going super well, and I just wasn't sure if I wanted to stay in the channel for actually similar reasons to why I'm leaving now, which I'll get into a little bit later. But I decided to stay on the channel and keep on going because I am very passionate about making videos. I really enjoy doing this. And I think it's, really fun just to make videos, and, I wanted to make more funny content, more stuff like the Resident Evil videos, and, joining streams can be really fun sometimes too. Yeah, with all that. And so then, we started off, and I kept on going, and we did I did a couple things for Halloween. I just helped Pepsi with a couple videos, and, did a couple things with him behind the scenes. That was mainly it. I didn't do a whole lot at the end of 2021. And yeah, so, and that pretty much led to what's going on now, where I'm thinking, I have this, dilemma, I guess, where it's like, do I want to stay on the channel and keep on, making videos and joining streams and stuff? I'm not really making videos right now, but if I were to make videos in the future, and I decided, sadly, not to do it. As much as I really do want to stay on the channel and keep on making content for all you guys, because I really enjoy it, it's just, I'm still passionate about it, but it just takes a long time to do it. And right now, it's just not a great time in my life. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things going on mentally and with school and just everything. And I feel like the best decision will be just to step down the channel, at least for now, for the foreseeable future. But yeah, I might still show up in a couple other things, of course, like, different streams. I joined for one of the Boba Fett reviews that we did for the first episode. I might join for some other ones, who knows. But yeah, that's sort of, caught up to the point we are now. Of course, I cut out a bunch of stuff out of that, sort of, going through everything the last 2 years. There's a lot of other things I did, a lot of fun videos. I joined with Pepsi, where we reacted to different games like Hollow Knight or Star Wars Squadrons. Those were really fun to do and make the thumbnails for those. Off Time was really fun to do. DudeZWithAttitude Galaxy. A lot of the stuff was really cool and was really close to my heart, for sure. There's been a lot of really great moments on the channel I really enjoyed, and that's why I feel like it's kind of really hard for me to step down, and it took so long because, like I said, back in August, I was, sort of trying to decide whether I wanted to stay, and even back in June, it was when I really first started going, okay, what am I deciding? I didn't actually really talk about it until August, and, you know how things went. But now, it's sort of been decided, I'm going to be stepping down, just because I feel like I keep making content, it takes too long for me, for how much I'm passionate about it now, and the other stuff going on in my life, and to do it at a very professional level that I want to do it for the channel, because it's the way things are on the channel, where things, on the channel, we try to be as professional as we can with what we have, yeah, I guess the real reason, just because, I still be full passionate about it. I still like doing this stuff, and I'll still probably join for stuff in the future, streams, maybe occasionally, who knows. But yeah, so basically the main reason that I am leaving is just because I can't find the time to be dedicated to the channel and make the content I want to do, and just fully, put myself into the channel and make the content that I want to make, I can't make the time to dedicate myself fully to the channel and to really give my all for streams or for videos or whatever, I really enjoyed the last 2 or so years I was on the channel. I would not take it back for the world, I really enjoyed it. I really had some great times with everybody. I really wanted to say, though, that I'm very thankful to have an audience like you, you watching this video right now, everybody who has ever watched any of my videos. I really just want to say that I really appreciate you for sticking with me, staying with the channel, and, my friends and everything. I heard a lot of really good stuff about the food reviews. Pepsi's always telling me how people wanted to see more of them and all this, and I'm really sorry I couldn't get you guys out another one. That last one was the Candy Cane review over a year ago at this point. I can't believe that much time has passed. Thank you all again for sticking with me watching my videos and just being a great audience, I guess. I mean, I don't really know what else to say about that, you know, but just thank you all. I really enjoy being on this channel, and good luck to everybody else. I know there's people who are going to be taking my spot, like Forrest the Boris, Gino the Beano, you know, Brandon, and Big Papa JJ, you know, Pepsi's father, of course. Pepsi announced those people would be taking a lot of roles in the channel. In his January monthly video. If you haven't already watched the January monthly update video for 2021, go back and watch that video. It's a pretty good video. Pepsi explains what's going to be going on in the future of the channel. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much all for me. I really hope you enjoyed this video of me just kind of reflecting on my past on the channel, and talking about why I'm leaving, talking about how passionate I am about this, and you know how much I love you all. But I guess to end this all off, I just want to say thank you all for sticking with me. Thanks for watching any of my videos, you know, from the VR videos to my Death Stranding series, to my food reviews, my Death Stranding review, to this one right here. If you joined any of the streams I've been in, thanks so much for that too. It really means a lot to us. Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you all for watching me and sticking with me, and just given me an incredible 2 years, an unforgettable 2 years on the channel. And I hope you all have the best of luck whatever you do in the rest of your lives, whatever you're doing in life right now. But yeah, good bye.